Today we got the carburetors in from Holley, the replacement carburetors for the 71 Charger 6-pack. So we got to get the old tape. We always tape off the top of the plenums of the intake manifold so we don't get paint and grind down in there. So we have to take all that stuff off today. Darren's not here today, so I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that's why we're going to get a lot done, but I'm kind of excited about getting rocking. This is so cool. So we should have 2 outboard carburetors and 1 inboard. You can tell the difference between them. One has an idle circuit, the other 2 don't. That beauty, huh?
Vacuum seal you were talking about?
No, it's a vacuum. It's a vacuum operated secondary outboard carburetor. So that's a vacuum diaphragm right there.
Vacuum diaphragm, and these are for the outer.
Those are the outboards.
And this would be the?
That is the main center.
Main center.
Yep. Put the original packaging, all of it, back in the boxes, and here's why. Holley has a complete reconditioning department. So even though these are very functional service replacement carburetors, and basically in appearance they look the same, they are not identical to the original ones. So like in the case of the 71 Charger RT, I have a set of the original carburetors that came off of the car. I will send those back to Holley. They will recondition them. They'll do the correct plating on them, put new bushings in them. So I want to put our 3 carburetors that are going back, that are the correct numbers matching ones, send those to Holley. They can rebuild them, but when they come back to me, it's like a carburetor in 1971 again. We'll just send them with the car, with the owner. So these are his drivable carburetors. If he goes to an OE event, he can unbolt these and put the number matching original ones on. Oh, no, Holley stickers. The coolest thing when we were kids was when you would buy a Holley carburetor or some other part, it would come usually with a sticker, and that sticker you would sport proudly in your quarter window of your car. And the more of those you had in the quarter window, or like the racers did, you'd put them down low on the fenders. You couldn't go buy them. There was no vending machines you could pop a quarter into and get one of those decals out. So if you had a Holley sticker and a so-and-so header sticker over here and a so-and-so camshaft over here, and you just filled and littered your car with these stickers, it meant to get those stickers you had to have bought those parts. So when the car was coming down the road and it had all those stickers on it, you probably didn't mess with the car because it probably had all those parts in it too.
Right.
Make it rock and roll. So how you can tell these are a Highland bolt, these are replicas of the originals. You see the H in the middle of it? That's a classic Highland bolt. They made a lot of the hardware that was used in a lot of the Mopars, like cylinder heads will have them, intake manifolds will have them. You should always be able to just put one in by hand. If I find you with an impact gun driving one in, there's a reasonable chance I'm gonna kick your spleen in. You know what I'm saying?
That's understandable.